I request the school board look into protecting the rights of us LGBT youth via a district-wide policy. LGBT people exist in the real world. We are living beings, not politics. We are real. If all lives matter, ours do too. We are being attacked and ignored. In my school, Lake Howell, transgender people aren't allowed to have their preferred name in the yearbook, at graduation, or in any school-related activity, as per the rules. However, Oviedo High acknowledges their trans youth and doesn't require the use of dead names. Lyman High is requiring their yearbook staff, who worked tirelessly all year on their yearbook, to censor the coverage of the Don't Say Gay walkout because it is against the rules. There is an inconsistency in the country, and it's destructive.
I was already going to talk about the bullying of the LGBTQ plus community before the board censored Lyman's yearbooks. Don't Say Gay isn't even the law yet, and you're already using it to target LGBTQ plus students.
I have legitimately considered whether this is a state that I will be able to live in, that I would want to raise a family in, that I could feel safe eventually being pregnant in. And right now, that answer is no.
Patients will die, they're already dying, and physicians and nurses will be arrested for trying to save them.
Tampa City councilors debated a resolution aimed at reducing the effects of Florida's new restrictive abortion laws. Councilor Lynn Hurtak, the only woman on the council, included language that blocked funds for anti-abortion centers and lowered the priority for law enforcement to prosecute those seeking, providing, or supporting abortion care.
But I heard a lot of speakers at this podium mention Tallahassee, mention the leaders in Tallahassee. One of my colleagues said, it's none of my business. And it's not. What a woman wants to do with her business is between her and her doctor. It's none of my business. The feds and Tallahassee have now made it my business.
Back to school question, Florida's Governor DeSantis says that he may start withholding funds from school districts that don't let parents opt out of policies that require masks in the classroom. Does the president think that parents should have that kind of power?
Well, I think I've spoken to this a few times, but I will say, as a parent myself of 2 young children, that I want public health officials to make decisions about how to keep my kids safe, not politicians. And not only is Governor DeSantis not abiding by public health decisions, he's fundraising off of this.
He says that his concern is about harmful emotional, academic, and psychological effects of putting kindergartners in masks for hours at a time. Is there any concern from officials that you guys talked to in your early pre-decisional discussions about that?
No, there's not. And I will tell you from personal experience, my rising kindergartner told me 2 days ago she could wear a mask all day, and she's just happy to go to camp and go to school.
It's Independence Day, so let's talk about what's going on in America. Freedom, it's under attack in your state. Your Republican leaders, they're banning books, making it harder to vote, restricting speech in classrooms, even criminalizing women and doctors. I urge all of you living in Florida to join the fight. Or join us in California, where we still believe in freedom. Freedom of speech, freedom to choose, freedom from hate, and the freedom to love. Don't let them take your freedom.
Paid for by Newsom for California Governor 2022.